So, today's recipe is what I'd like to call redneck egg rolls, because this is not the correct way to do it. But when you're busy and you have a life like I do, where you work full time and you got children and you got things to do, you don't have time to put together the traditional egg rolls. So, please forgive me, anyone out there who's watching the video that does them correctly, and just understand these are redneck egg rolls. So, using anything you have in your refrigerator. I happen to have some cabbage that I sliced up. If you happen to have already pre-sliced cabbage, hey, use it. If you have a head of cabbage, you need to shred it. Also, I have some carrots that I had in the refrigerator that need to be used up, so I grated those into little pieces. You don't really want to use the cabbage that is like in stick form, because it will puncture your egg roll wrapper and can result in an explosion of your egg roll when you try to fry it. This is the stem of some broccoli that I had. This piece is a little bit too big, but we grated it. Stevie's taking it for me, and that piece too, and he's eating it. So here is some broccoli here. Now here I have some bean sprouts. I really like these in my egg rolls. They add a good crunch. I have some onion. This is a whole one. I probably won't use all of it, but we just did it in the chopper. And here I have some pork that I just fried up with a little bit of soy sauce and salt and pepper, and basically that's it, okay, because you're really not going to add a whole lot of other seasonings to this. Now, I did fry up the pork, and now we're going to go ahead and saute half of our veggies. Why is it half? Well, it's half because I like the texture of the raw veggies in my egg rolls, but I also like to have the texture of sauteed. But you can choose not to saute your egg rolls if you wish to do so. So, I will see you over at the stove in just a moment. So here I have the pan. It's heating on a medium heat, and I'm just going to go ahead and add first about a couple of handfuls. This is just redneck because we're not really worried about measuring. We're using what we have. You use what you like. I mean, you really should have cabbage in it, but if you don't like cabbage, then don't use it. You can always just use maybe just the carrot and the broccoli. And I am just using just a couple of handfuls of each without using all of it, because like I said, I like to keep some of it raw. But like I said, you do it your way. I just put a little bit of olive oil in the beginning, by the way. And here is our bean sprouts, which, like I said, you can leave this out. I just happen to like them. So this is a really good way if you find that you have a lot of veggies. Sorry, it's a glass top stove, so it's kind of poppity because we just got done cooking the meat on it. Anyway, so I'm just going to mix this together. I am going to add a splash of soy sauce to it for flavor and some pepper. I'm not going to add any more salt because we added salt to the meat. So we add a little bit of salt to it, and then we're just going to let this cook. And that's really all that I do for my redneck mixture. So with that, guys, we're going to saute this up, and I'll bring you back when we're done. Here's the raw veggies that are still left, and here's my pork. Now, while my veggies are sauteing over there, I'm going to go ahead and add the veggies to the pork. And there is a method to my madness, which is, even though I don't want to saute all of the veggies, and I'm going to save the rest of this onion for other uses. So I probably used half of the onion total. This makes a lot, and I'm not going to use all of this to make the egg rolls tonight. What I'm going to do is, whatever I don't use, I will make a stir fry with rice in a night or two. So it will be a very quick dinner that night, because all I'll have to do is use the leftover rice from tonight and this mixture and just, fry it up in a pan, and I'll have a stir fry. So I'm just going to mix all this together And then we're going to go over real quick, because, except I have puppies in my way, and grab the pan off of the stove. And now, even though I don't want to stir fry these veggies, I do want the heat from the sauteed veggies to help wilt a little bit without making the veggies lose their crunch. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to find myself something to mix with. And the heat from the veggies will help kind of wilt the raw veggies. So I'm just going to mix this together. I lost my cameraman. He went upstairs to take a shower. So I'm just going to mix this together and let it cool off enough so I can handle it. And then we will start making our egg rolls.
Just to start this video off, I'm the one who does two styled mom's hair instead of position.
And I decided to go ahead and use it because my son did it.
She's nice like that. She's a good mom.
Start that one. Thank you. I appreciate that one. Now, to start the next part of this, what we're going to do is starting off with our filling that is in this bowl. Okay, some egg roll wrappers, which this is the brand that I'm using right here. Some water and a plate to put them on. And I have oil already on the stove, and I'll show you that next. So, we're going to take a little bit of our mixture. I'm just going to use my hands. You can wear gloves if you want. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons or so of the mixture on here. You really don't want to overfill it if you can manage not to. Sometimes I overfill it, especially when I get tired of rolling them. So, you're going to flip the corner over and push back to make it tight, okay? And then you're going to take one corner and flip it, and then another corner, and then you're just going to roll it. Now once you get to this point at the end, you're going to add a little bit of water, and this is what's going to seal your egg roll. And then we're going to place it down. Again, to show you one more time, is we're going to put the mixture, just a little bit of the mixture into the center. We are going to roll it over, and then pull back with your palm of your hand, with the side of your hand, pull over to make it tight, and then continue to roll. And I guarantee as I move on, when you see me fry some of these, you're going to notice they get kind of bigger. It's because I get kind of tired. And then some water to seal it. You can use a egg wash if you would like, but water is just simpler. So we're just going to go ahead and finish a few more, and we'll be right back. This is our egg roll, and we have the oil on medium-high. You're going to do 2.5 minutes pretty much on either side. You really don't want the oil to submerge the egg rolls, you know, to be higher than the egg roll, because if you do, they will float, and then they will not stay turned over. So we're just going to go ahead and put all these in, and we'll be right back in about 4 minutes when we're done. Just 2 leftover egg roll wrappers. Still have my oil, which is way too hot. We take this down a few notches, and we're just going to add the wrappers to the oil and fry them. And as soon as they are fried, which only takes a minute, really, you take them, once they're fried on both sides, put them onto a paper towel, and then you are going to simply put some cinnamon sugar on top. Mine is a grater, but whatever you have, make it yourself, whatever. And you will have a really nice little dessert to use up the wonton wrappers if you have any left. So we'll be right back, and we will show you everything plated. So this is our egg rolls, and they look beautiful. And here on the side, since I had a few wontons left over, I made cinnamon sugar wontons. And let me go ahead and show you what this looks like. And we cut it open, nice and crunchy as you can hear. Here's the inside. Now, I'll take the cell phone from Stevie, because he is going to be the one tasting it. Simple, easy, redneck egg rolls. They're not the traditional ones, but I think they taste just as good, if not better, but we can ask Stevie.
It's good.
Is that good? Better than restaurant, or just like different?
Better than restaurant.
Alright guys, so there we are. So here's our egg rolls. Oh, he's going to try one of those. Sugar, cinnamon, wonton, fried wonton wrappers. Simple and easy to make.
Tastes like pure cinnamon.
Alright, so there you go guys. I hope you enjoy. Bye.